Oh. Booyah! Let us jump. Oh, I know I'm wrong. Ugh. Ah! Gotcha. Whoa! They just be splatting all over. Let's try to get over there again. Ah! Almost had her. Alright, it looks like we're gonna jump into the deep end here and try to get some paint in their end. We got 10 seconds. That looks pretty good to me. Hello, Ignatium. How's the stream look? It's been a while since I've streamed console games, so let me know what it looks like. I'm gonna tweet this bad boy. Sorry for the wait. Scene looks good, sounds good, that's what I want to hear. Oh man, Ignatium, that's tough to hear. You doing okay? I want to, just in case people aren't in the chat and watching. Well, I'll try to put on a good splat for you. How's that sound? And the game hopefully will have a strong audience post-launch as well, so you'll have a chance to play when you do pick up the game. Oh, come on, Ryan. So those splat rollers are a fun weapon, but you're super weak against somebody like you saw there. I have a fast gun, and I was able to just backtrack and totally take him out. The only unfortunate part with this weapon is that my ink runs out so quickly, and the way you refresh is by swimming, and because I'm kind of... Oh, here comes somebody for more. I saw a bomb. Gotcha! So I got my bazooka. So when you cover enough ground, you charge your super weapon up. And as you saw there, the guy took a hit pretty hard. That was another super weapon. Basically an ink nuke. Oh! That splatter came from behind. Oh, and we have the opportunity to jump. Whee! Whoa, kind of lost track of where I was going there. Gotcha. A little help from my friends. Oh, where are you, buddy? There, you're mine. And charge. Whoa! Oh. Okay. I think we can do some more damage over this way. Even though all my teammates are coming over here. Woo! I think we got that one. Looks close though. Oh! So freaking close. I'm glad you watched those YouTube videos. I think they really helped with the review. Really gave it some good punch. Well, we lost that match. I'm gonna stay in queue here because I've been finding with the review process being over, it's been tough to find a full roster, except for now. I'm glad. Yeah, that was a close one. Maybe we'll do multiplayer and for a bit, and then if you want to see single player, we'll do some single player. I want to show off the bosses. Some of the bosses are really cool. Can't show everything, but we'll certainly be doing some more streams of this if I see you, buddy. And you're mine. Oh. If you have any requests of what you want to see, Ignatium, just let me know, or chat room for that matter. I think you're the only one here. I'm hitting a bit of lag here. You can always tell there's lag when your paint ain't doing jack poop. But theirs is for some reason. Hey, it's Mario 3D. My favorite Mario games. Playing some Splatoon. This game comes out at midnight tonight. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, that's suffering. That's not good. So that's what happens when you lag out, and it looks like the match dropped. So, sorry about that, folks. We'll try to queue back in. Although my luck with getting a full roster took me a while before I started streaming. So hopefully we can just jump. Oh, there we go. Maybe everybody got disconnected. So we can explain a bit here. So you'll see my rank, C-. I've hit since... Hey, can you get the roller? Yeah, I can get the roller. I would need to quit this match, and that's the only thing, is that you cannot change your equipment once you've gotten into the match, or once you've entered matchmaking. Oh, great, 4 on 3. Someone must have disconnected. Yeah, I can't change the splat roller until I quit matchmaking and then change. Oh, getting another. Oh, that's unfortunate. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to the splat roller if the matchmaking will. So let's change the splat roller. It's unfortunate that these quit matches are affecting my toasty level. All right, let's see. We got that splat roller. Let's see, info. Ooh, the Kraken. I like that one. Kraken special. It turns you into a Kraken. So. This is a review copy of Splatoon. The test fires are done. They were, I think the last one was this past weekend. So I'm still using the review copy I have. And hopefully we'll get in here real quick and we'll play with the roller. The game comes out at midnight, and then this copy I think that I have expires, and then I'll have to purchase it, which is fine because I'm really happy with this game and the way it turned out. For those who are, that's a great question, Mario 3D. That is a great question. The servers for me always were fine. Were mostly fine when there was a full lobby. As you can see here, this is the main issue with the game, is that when players fail to be found, you can sit here at the waiting for player screen for quite some time, and that's an issue. But I will obviously update my review if I find that post-launch there's some matchmaking issues. But until then, the experience I had was well worth experiencing. And I'll throw a link in here in the chat. Here's my review if you haven't read it. As you can see before, when I kept hitting communication issues, that could be people trying to connect to the servers a lot, but I don't feel like there's a lot of people playing right now because this is a pre-launch event, and theoretically Nintendo could be preparing the servers for tonight. Who knows? But I promise that I will definitely be picking this up day one and trying it out on the retail servers before Gamers In tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on eMove. So hopefully we can get in here, and again, if we can't, maybe we'll do some single player stuff. We'll show off some single player levels, some bosses, stuff like that. But yeah, as an online game, it's a wait and see for day one, but the way Nintendo's pushing it, if it gets some serious exposure and people pick this game up, online is going to be fun day one. No problem. Hey Jimmy, I'm glad you'll be picking this up eventually. It's a really great game. It's just too bad that it's taking a while to find a match. Mario 3D, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they should throw you into a 2v2. That might be less fun. The maps are definitely tuned to 4v4. I'm gonna queue once more because I've had luck queuing multiple times, and if not, we'll go do a couple single player matches. We'll show off that because we do only have an hour, and this will not be the only time I stream this game. Maybe this weekend, Saturday night maybe, we'll revisit it. Ignatium. Yeah, there seemed to be a pretty decent amount of hype with the test fire events. And during the test fire I did, which was the first one, I would queue for a match, get into a match, play it, queue again, and it was instant. It was like one after the other for that entire hour. It was fantastic. During a media event we had where they instructed all the people to connect at a specific time, same problem, same situation. You know, you'd queue, you'd play, you'd queue, you'd play, and it was quick. But it feels like they might be doing some stuff with the servers, so I will try once more, because I don't want you guys staring at a loading screen. And this isn't very indicative of how fun the game is, because again, this isn't a real world situation. This is a day, hours before it launches, so that it's not really fair. So I wouldn't, don't hold it against the game. Jimmy, October, November after I move. Yeah, that's a solid. That's fine. And you know what? If moving is gonna, if not being in your new place is what's keeping you from your Wii U, and it is a TV gamepad game, you can't play off screen. So if that's an issue, then that could be an issue. But yeah, and you know what? 6 months after launch, that's a great test to see if a game truly has legs. And Nintendo's planning a lot of post-launch content, but again, until that stuff starts to show its head, we can't really judge the game based on stuff Nintendo's promised. Alright, I don't want you guys staring at a loading screen anymore. Why don't we head back out to Inkopolis and take a look around, and yeah. So this is Inkopolis. As you can see here, we have got, this is filled with people who I think we've played before with or against, and it's showing their Miis. It's very interesting. From the gamepad, I can jump to stores, so I can just click on a store. And then here's your shop. You can test all your weapons if you really wanted to. I know someone wanted to see the splatter, so why don't we show the splatter? This way you can actually see it, because single player you have one game. Or one weapon. So it's not the splatter. So we're going to show off the splatter a bit. The key with the splatter, and you saw a couple, if you were joining earlier at the matches where I was taking out the guys with the splatters, the best defense is to do that. That will keep people away from you, and it shoots a bunch of paint. Because if you do this, like, you gotta get right up in their grill, right? But if we go down here and do this, we got a little bit of aiming to do, and that is really powerful when you're up on a hill like this. I've had people keep me from getting anywhere. And then here's our supercharged weapon. We turn, release the Kraken, everybody. Release the Kraken. So that's that. Mario 3D. Can you explain how the stage select works? I heard that it only allows 2 stages at a time, then rotates them every hour. This isn't a bad thing of what I'm about to say, but it could be definitely taken as a bad thing. I find all the maps to be of a similar flavor. They have different terrain, but they're all pretty similar. There aren't maps that I hate. There aren't maps... well, I love some maps, but I don't hate any maps. I like them all. So, am I bummed when a match or a stage isn't there that I want? Not really. I like playing on all of them, and you don't really notice very quickly. If you're in there for an hour and you're playing, you don't really notice. And you know, there are 5 maps available, but I can show you here. I'll jump back into the lobby for your question. On the left there you see the stages, so Salt Spray Rig, Blackberry Skate Park, but then because I've unlocked Rank Battle, I can actually go to these other stages as well. Urchins, Underpass, Walleye Warehouse, stuff like that. So there are 2 game types, Turf War and Splat Zones. I have not been able to play Splat Zones yet, and that's mainly due to the fact that I hit rank 10 so late. So I'm not really bummed. You know, they'll change it. Nintendo's been very receptive when it comes to patching. So if if the argument is that like once they get more than 5 maps and they want to sort of improve the amount of maps it's pulling from, maybe they'll increase it to 3 maps. Who knows? Ryan, sorry this isn't related to Splatoon. That's fine. I'm curious. I forgot. Did you pick up a new 3DS? I have not picked up a new 3DS. I have like $100 in gift cards sitting there, and I'm thinking, man, I kind of want to buy an Xbox One. And to be honest, I have a prediction here, folks. E3, we're not going to see a lot of exclusive new 3DS stuff. It's unfortunate, but I don't think we will. So I am sticking with the 3DS I have, although the new 3DSs are tempting. We're going to jump into some single player. So you see this guy here. This is where we access single player. We're going to chase old Gramps. Oh, I can actually turn into it. We're going to enter. This is how you enter single player, which is very odd. One of the best features of this game, and they hide it in a little corner of the map. So ignore that over there. That's a bit of a spoiler. Why don't we do the first level and then we'll progress from there. So the single player is split up. There's 5 worlds, and as you can see here, you've got your gun and you're traversing. So where you see all the purple, those are land masses that we're gonna get to, and the whole point is to traverse. I was told from people editing my review that I said traverse a lot, which is true. I did. But don't blame me. Blame my limited vocabulary. So the whole point is to get across the level while taking out baddies, and they are called the Octarians. And you can sneak around. They can't see me here. Oh, where is he? Where is he? And you sneak around. And he's got a shield, so boom, you're dead. And keep in mind, this is the first level, so things are gonna be very easy. I'll kind of jump around and show you some good ones. So we have grenades here. Oh yeah, you said looking forward to this game in the inevitable Mario and Zelda maps. That'd be really cool. Actually, it's funny, I heard an anecdote that possibly this game was originally meant to be Super Mario Sunshine, or of a variety of that. We were distracted. We did it. We beat Diablo. You cannot use any gun in single player. However, if I had amiibos, I would be able to show you that there are certain challenges, and you can look this up on YouTube. That's how I found out. The challenges, when you scan an amiibo, it unlocks 20 challenges. Each amiibo unlocks 20 challenges, and they are these single player levels, but sort of repurposed to use different guns. So you're sort of oh fuck. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a ledge. So you can distract them with your grenades. Let's see. Another question there. Is that your health in the top left? Does it mean you can get hit 3 times? That is more or less checkpoints. In the top left, if I die, I can actually show you here. Oh no, I am going to die. Please. So, as you can see, I've died, I've perished, I've gone to the Squid Afterlife, and I'm back. You can die 3 times, and basically it takes you back to these checkpoints. And basically you get 3 of those, and they recharge every time you hit a checkpoint. Oh, armor. So you can get armor. We need a key. Oh. Sorry, Ignatium, I skipped your question. I'll come back. Mario 3D is asking, what are your thoughts on it being a new IP? I love that it's a new IP. That was the first thing I mentioned in my review, in the fact that as a new IP, Nintendo gets to experiment and not go back to the Mario medley for music and the Mario palette of level design and or the Link level design. You know, there's no castle, there's no dun, 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 you know, like the Zelda music. They've got all new music, they've got all new look and feel. The characters look so cool. Let's get a quick look here. Like, look how cool that character looks. And I'm gonna be honest, the Squid Girls look 10 times better than the Squid Boys. I think they look sweet. They look so cool. Oh god, I'm getting my butt kicked. Inked, sorry. So I'm gonna link that. I do have a YouTube channel, Ignatium, or not Ignatium, Taylor. I'll just pull it up here for you. Sorry, folks. This is great radio. Just pop this in the chat. So this is the YouTube channel. And I've uploaded a few Splatoon videos. I do some other stuff like Massive Chalice, and I'm working on a Witcher video. But I love that this is a new IP, Mario 3D. I think Nintendo doesn't get enough credit that they do other new IPs, but this one feels like a true effort, like marketing, selling the Wii U. It's just so then at the end of the level you break a shield and then you grab the Zapfish. The reason it looks like a stuffed animal is because I beat this level already. So, Ignatium is asking, are you still using tilt controls? Did you switch? I switched. Some people have said that they've sort of gotten used to the fact that they're using tilt controls. For me, as soon as I switched, I felt like I could be much more responsive in online modes. So it was a lot of it was a learning curve, and I feel like I really enjoyed my time with the tilt controls. But when I upgraded to the dual stick, I felt a lot better. But yeah, Mario 3D. I would love to see a Mario paintball game. Taylor, are you new at this? YouTube, yes. This is sort of like first year doing YouTube, but we've been doing Gamers In for 3 years. GamersInPodcast.com if you're interested. That's an audio video podcast that we do every Friday, Jocelyn Moffat and I. Let's take a look at the boss. Making vid in Twitch, yeah, new. We do Twitch streams every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We do Twitch streams for the Gamers In. Me personally streaming, I don't do a lot of it just because I feel I'm not a big multiplayer guy, and I don't like doing single-player content on the stream. It always feels like I'm focusing more on the stream than I'm focusing on actually enjoying the game. But yeah. But YouTube I've been doing for not a year yet, but I think I started in November. I'm just sort of been getting serious this year. Serious, quote-unquote. It's all a hobby. I'm really using Twitch it, jeez. I saw your vids. You can switch. Nintendo doesn't hide it. I think people are they just love to give Nintendo crap, you know? And it's like, oh, tilt controls, how do you switch? If you look for the option, you can find it. I don't think you could switch in Global Test Fire, though. I don't think you could. Mario 3D in the chat room is making a good point that if it was a Mario game, there might be more appeal. And I really don't know. I agree with that. I guess I do agree with that. But making it... Your mind. Making the Mario game, I think Nintendo gets lazy when they slap Mario on it. And not like a lazy game, but lazy marketing. What they're able to do with Splatoon is they've got a great looking game, it's got attitude, it's fresh, it's unique, and that's how you sell a game with great advertising. So I think that with a game that looks like this, you know, it's oozing with awesomeness. I feel like they could do well, and oh, I got a break. Come on, Zap. But I think Nintendo's got the right idea. They're going to try to support this with free content. Why don't we do some later on levels? Ooh, I want to find my sponge level. Yeah, sponges. This is an aspect of the game that I specifically mentioned in the review. Oh, I saw a tweet from somebody. I'll reply to that real quick. Sorry, folks. For game night. Funny, I should probably check to make sure. For game night, we're playing Helldivers on the PS4. Tayshawn is asking if they'll sell it on another system. I mean, I know why you're asking. You're probably curious if they'll sell it on like a non-Nintendo platform. I could see them doing a Splatoon-esque game on the 3DS or a handheld, but you know, it's a Nintendo game. Don't expect it on anything but Nintendo platforms. Could they release a Splatoon 2 on the NX? Yeah, of course. Nintendo's invested in this game, and I think people are interested, but again, the true test will be whether it actually sells. And I really hope it does, because it's one of the most freshest games I've played in a very long time, you know? You guys are being awesome with all these questions. I gotta catch up. I mean, I'm moving over the... You know what, Ignatium? I don't have a problem with motion controls as long as they give me the option to switch. Because if they give me the option to switch, the motion controls are there for fun. Like the Mario Kart motion controls. You use them for a bit, they're fun, but you don't have to rely on them for competition, right? You can just have fun. Hey, Golden Apple Pie MC, welcome to Splatoon. We're doing some single player because the multiplayer was acting up. The game servers are probably being prepared for this evening's launch. Oh crap. So you're actually going to see here the sponges react to enemy ink fire. So they expand when I hit them, and they decrease when enemies hit them. Ryan, unrelated, did you get a chance to play any of the Rocket League beta? Rocket League beta. This is the first I've heard of it. Is there a beta? Is it still going on? When's it launch? It sounds familiar. Okay. So I gotta be careful here. As you can see, if enemy fire hits these things, I could fall to my death. So I have to be very strategic here and take these things out before they shoot. The last thing you want is to fall. Whoa. Whoa, that was a close one. Oh! Alright. We got this. Ah! Whoa! This time we're not gonna fall. Gotcha. Comes out tomorrow for you. Well, it comes out midnight here. So here's another new function for single player. Like, they've added a lot to single player that is not found anywhere in the multiplayer. Like these sponges, these cannons. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if they had a map where it was like you could get in those cannons and use those, like maybe like a capture the hill type thing, where you have to like storm the hill that has like that artillery. Like again, there's just so much room for creativity with this game, and I think that's That's why I think it's really good that it isn't a Mario game, because you don't have to worry about... I'm just gonna turn on my PlayStation to make sure my thing downloads, because I gotta play a different game in an hour. Just want to make sure. It's probably downloaded. Indoor soccer. Alright, I'll check it out. And guys in the chat room, if you want to see anything specific, let me know. I could show you some of the... I know I probably shouldn't advertise it this way, but I'll show you some of the levels that aren't as inventive as the other single player stuff. Mainly every world has 2 of these levels. Every world has one of these levels, and they're called Octaling Invasion, and that's the type of map, and it's basically like facing off against AI, and it sort of duplicates the multiplayer mode. So why don't we take a look? Again, doesn't happen often, but they're there. So you're gonna see them pop up here eventually. We've got company, bucko. Oh, he's coming. Oh! But yeah, if you guys want to see anything specific, you just let me know, and I will certainly switch over. We can try multiplayer again if you want. Where is he? Hear him. That's the essence of these Octarian Octoling invasions. You basically have to fight through AI to get to the final boss, or sorry, to the Zapfish. So essentially, once you finish, you know. Oh, I could upgrade some gear. I can show you that. So I obviously am going to upgrade my hero shot, because I want to be able to fire like crazy. Look at that thing spray. Woo! So these are the other sort of end world sections. Oh, and you can change your grenades in multiplayer as well. Using the D-pad. So we got our rocket sort of seeking grenades. You've got your lobbers. And then you, sorry, to recharge here. You have your timed ones. And you can also jump between levels. So I can only show you the first 3 worlds until tomorrow. And then there's no issues. Oh, here's another cool one, invisible stuff. You know what? Well, before we do that, I want to see if we can get a multiplayer match in here. Because again, once the lobbies started filling and you were in a routine, you could really get going. I could show you different Inklings types. Let's do that. Look at the Inklings. So as I said, I think the girls just look cooler. The boys just look pretty plain, but the girls, like how their hair, like I know the boys, their hair is sort of tied up like that, but like the girls with the long hair is just really neat. So we'll go, let's go, give her a little bit of a tan there. Not completely. What do you think? Pink, orange, match her hair. Let's do that. And you can switch that at any time. There's no penalty to switching. Oh, you can't see my eyes anyways because I've got my my things. So why don't we try multiplayer again? So, like I said, I can jump into any mode I want just from the tap of the gamepad, but I can literally walk into here as well. Hopefully we can get in a match here. I think... I don't know what weapon I was using. Set this down. Oh, look at that. See? We've got a full match. We've got... There we go. I think NFG was another person I'm following that has gone live. Nintendo Fangirl, I think. Have I played Mario Puzzle and Dragon? Yes and no. I played the demo. It didn't really click with me. But then I saw it, and it was $35, which is like a steal for a handheld title like that, for 2 games in one, and it's a free-to-play game with no free-to-play bullplop. It's just a game. So I have not played it in full totality. So, have you been playing at Mario 3D? I want to hear about it. Let me know what you think. I must know. Is it something I should buy? Yay or nay? This last one might... oh, he has it and he really likes it, folks. Well, have you been playing just the Mario, or have you been playing the other stuff too? That last slot could be troublesome. I know I'm talking to you guys, but while you're actually waiting for that last slot to fill, which it just did, you can actually play a mini game on the gamepad. It's really cool. Alright, Salt Spray Rig. Let's go. And I do have a splat roller. We're just gonna splat this. Look at that. Look at it. It's perfect for Turf War, which is the mode we're playing. But the issue is that you become very susceptible to being killed. See, like that guy up there, I don't even wanna go near him. My job should be to have some backup. If you're out on your own, that's a great way to get trounced. Oh. And now I'm the Super Kraken. Gotta be careful though. Ah, see, I couldn't get it off in time. Splat it. So now that I'm back, I can actually jump directly to a guy. So I'm gonna jump to Canuck Kid over here and try to take out this here roller. That's somebody. So the trick is just to be very mobile. Oh, I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. Still not good with that splatter thing. Oh, it's not looking hot for us, folks. It's not looking good. Oh. They're wrecking us. Alright, I'm not gonna go into that fray. Jeff's kicking our butt. We got 30 seconds to make this count. So this last little bit here, we want to do as much coverage as possible. And it's not key to get like the little portions that you missed. It's about... Oh! Not sure how that happened, but... Oh, this isn't looking good for us. Yeah, we lost. I'm not even going to respawn in time. Unfortunate events, good people. Yeah, they wrecked us. Almost double. So you can just picture it. If this was a Mario game, you'd be hearing the womp 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 womp, but instead we get this cool, unique music that you wouldn't find in any other game because it's Nintendo with a fresh IP. And boom, see what I mean? People are playing, the match loads, you're in, you win, or you lose, and it's rinse repeat. I've gotten very good with the paintball guns. I have not played a ton with the splat roller. Let's do this. I want to make sure. Take that, Martin. So we got our Kraken. What I just placed there was a relay. Oh, he's on our team. I'm like, why isn't he dying? So that was the Super Kraken there, as you saw. I need to get out of there. I'm surprised I survived. Oh, I had one shot. This match is going a lot better. I'm gonna see if there's some guys over here I need to take off. Oh! He got me just at the end there. Oh man, if you guys could see the map, we are dominating. Like, no joke. We got almost all of it. Well, there you go. You can see the map there. Oh, double KO again. Why would you hate that, Monkey King? It's great that, see, the gamers, you can't please them. Like, people get upset when they get, review code goes out days before launch, and they get upset when, well, not upset. I know you're not upset, buddy. But you get upset when it comes out early. It's like, this is how you know it's a great game. Nintendo has the utmost confidence in their properties. Oh shit. Oh, I couldn't get away fast enough. Still looking good for us. As you can see, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? tables have turned. I love the music when you win. It's like a cheering squad. I wouldn't say I'm right, Monkey King. I'd just say it's a valid point. You know? I really do feel like Nintendo is doing... Nintendo's always been like this. They're always good to send out review code 2 weeks in advance. I got Witcher code the day before it launched, and I even think the game didn't unlock for me until it unlocked for everybody. And that's a 200-hour RPG. This is a multiplayer and single-player game 2 weeks ahead, and I had a chance to kind of experience all I wanted to experience in order to recommend the game to folks. And again, I'll throw my review in here again just for the new guys. Check it out. It's got video of all the little segments I talk about, single-player, boss battles, stuff like that. We're going to be going here for another 15 minutes or so. If there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. I'll try to show it to you. This isn't going to be the only time we stream Splatoon. We'll probably stream some Splatoon on the weekend with the retail servers. This is still the review copy. Yeah, Ignatium, it's a very colorful game. The ink colors always look fantastic. But yeah, in about 15 minutes, we're going to be switching over to Helldivers on PS4. Yeah, Monkey King, that's how they get the name out there. That's good, Ketchums. Still waiting for this to load. Yeah, well, you know, we don't just get review copies because we ask nicely. You know, I did. It helps to ask nicely, and I did do that. But it's about providing coverage, and you know, with the podcast and the YouTube videos that we do, you know, it certainly helps to get the word out there. And I wanted to do a stream earlier, but the reviews sort of kept me busy, and the other little videos I was doing. That's good, Monkey King. Yeah. People are really liking this game. You're going to see here the biggest issue I have with it, and that when a lobby doesn't fill, it says, oh. So look, this will give us an opportunity to switch a gun before we head back in here. Look at the Splat. I like this one. It's my favy. We only got a limited amount of time, so we'll just do that one. Here on the home screen, you can see that little toasty thing. Not exactly sure what it does, but if you get it high enough, you can trade it in for like a bunch of coins. I'm not sure it affects the amount of experience you get with each win or loss, but I think the whole point is to try to get as high as possible and trade it in for coins. And before we end the stream and people get sick of watching a waiting for player screen, I'll remind folks that definitely subscribe to Gamers In Podcast, to the Gamers In at gamersinpodcast.com, where Joss and I talk about video games each week. We're going to go live tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern on amove.tv, talking about Splatoon, probably going to talk about Helldivers. The Witcher might make an appearance. Jocelyn, I saw she was playing The Order. Maybe we'll have updated thoughts on that. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/RyanMurphyCA, where I've been posting a lot of Splatoon stuff. I have a Witcher video I'm going to be working on this weekend. And follow me on Twitter at @rmurphy. Not sure what else to tell you fine folks, except where are 3 other Splatoon players so we can get a couple more matches in? That's what I'd like to know. I would love to know that. Oh. Oh. Almost there. 2 more people. Get a couple more matches in. And maybe if this fails, we'll go do some more single player and take a look at a boss that I haven't shown you guys yet. The second boss I uploaded to YouTube. The third boss, I'm not sure yet. I have not shown that. Mario 3D, thank you. Big fan of Gamers In. Yeah, a lot of people have come from Gamers In, or have come from TAC over to Gamers In, and we welcome all fine people. TAC is a great podcast, and I'm glad that people jump from TAC to Gamers In, and Gamers In to TAC. Yeah, that's awesome, Mario 3D. If I'm a podcast listener too, I don't listen to many shows live. Yeah, Ignatium came from TAC as well. If you're looking for more podcasts, Gamers In is just one of 3 that I do. There's also Zombies Ate My Podcast at zombiesatemypodcast.com, where we talk about zombies. Then there's Sleeping with the Elephant at sleepingwiththeelephant.com, where Paul and I do American Canadian culture. It's a comedy podcast. Don't expect us to know what we're talking about. Yeah. But you can find everything that I do at ryanmurphy.ca. I feel like I'm just sitting here telling you about myself while I wait for this to load. So again, as soon as this fails, we're going to go do something because we've got 10 minutes. Right, Zoe? Zoe's up here. She's sleeping on the couch. Every time I call her name, she's like, oh, what do you want? Yeah, I'm a big Nintendo fan. I've got my amiibos, my Splatoon amiibos coming in the mail, alongside my Pac-Man amiibo, which was the only amiibo I was able to get from Wave 4. And no, I'm not gonna run to Walmart tomorrow morning to see what kind. I don't want to do that, you know. Amiibo for me is, if I can order it, I'll buy it, but I'm not going crazy for it. If I can't pre-order it, if Nintendo doesn't want to take my money, fine. I will hold on to my money. You know? Now that being said, am I not gonna go to the shop Friday to look around? That would be a bad thing to say, because I probably will. You had to order your Chic amiibo. I saw it was in stock at Amazon Canada. I didn't pick it up though. Mario 3D, did you hear about the Splatoon heist? I did hear about that, and see, that's the unfortunate thing, is that people just, man, Nintendo and people, like, there's a great thing you've got going. Amiibo, I know you don't want to be like, oh shit, Amiibo's super popular, make a bunch of them, and then they flood the market, and then they're stuck with a bunch of plastic toys they can't sell. I get it. But there's a middle ground, right? And they're not even bothering to get to it. Now, that being said, if I'm able to go to Walmart or EB Games on Friday and pick up the amiibos I wasn't able to pre-order, I wanted Ness, I wanted some of the Fire Emblem characters, Lucina. I think that was it. I was kind of wanted Robin, but I'm more a fan of the female Robin in terms of look. The male Robin just looks like a generic Fire Emblem character. But man, if I'm not able to get an Olimar amiibo in September, heads are going to roll. Heads are going to roll. I don't think this is happening. What do you think, Zoe? She doesn't know. And again, this is the biggest issue with this game during the review process. Yeah, people stole a bunch of, like, people hijacked a truck that was carrying all of Game UK's, like, Splatoon amiibo content. So all the special editions, all the triple packs, it's crazy. Yeah, the scalpers are bad. I subscribe to both Amiibo on Reddit and Amiibo Canada on Reddit, and just people, every other post is scalpers. Like, just people talking about scalpers and how much they hate scalpers. Looks like we might get one game in if this thing decides to load. Then I'll have to shut her down until the weekend. Again, I don't think this is a good representation of the game because I'm really hoping that when it hits retail, it'll be popular enough that these matches are just going to load like boom, boom, boom. All right, let's go do some single player, and then we're gonna call it. So I'll let you guys pick. What do you? Excuse me. What do you want to see for single player? You want to see a boss battle? Do you want to see? Let's see here, boss battle, or do you want to see a level? Leave it up to you, because I think we only have time for one. We have time for one now that multiplayer has been taking its time. So there's a lot of cool levels. We could do a multiplayer. We could do a boss battle. We could. Oh, I missed it. Favorite? I like the boss battles. All the boss battles are my favorite. Like, I don't hate any of the boss battles. The levels, I don't have a favorite because I've only played each one of them, except for that sponge level, more than once. But I like any level in single player that sort of takes a mechanic introduced prior in the campaign and twists it and makes it into this complex thing. Those are the best levels in single player. So we're probably going to be streaming from GIS Gamer, twitch.tv/GIS Gamer for Helldivers. So be sure to tune into that. And so as you can see here, the strategy, and it does look crazy. It's very crazy. The strategy is basically to create a pile of your ink for him to get stuck in. And again, the boss just, it's the rule of threes, right? It's the Nintendo rule of three. So as it's getting more complex, the same strategy is what you use to beat him. But it's constantly changing the battlefield. Mario 3D is asking if you should do the single player before the multiplayer. You don't have to. I started with the multiplayer and then played a bit of single player. I think if I had to do it again, and I'm going to have to do it again because when the game launches, the review save does not carry over. I would probably save the single player for when you want to break. Oh, that's not good. When you want to break from multiplayer. So when you want to break from multiplayer, jump into single player for a couple matches. But because I'm done the multiplayer, or single player rather, this is gonna be good. this guy's proven difficult. So it's really up to preference, but I would say try the multiplayer first, queue in, get your feet wet, and then if you feel like you're having fun, continue that. And if you feel like you want to try single player, oh, there we go. Jump into single player. Do the first world. There's only 3 little levels, and then a boss battle in single player. The first world. Give it a shot. It's so easy to jump from mode to mode. Whoop. That's better. We did it. Alright, folks. That's gonna do it, I think. We're gonna probably call it there. Because we have Helldivers coming up after this. I've got to be prepared for hell to dive. On Gamers In Game Night, brought to you by the patrons of the Gamers In. Go to patreon.com/thegamersin for more info on that. Again, follow me on Twitter @rmurphy. Go to my website, ryanmurphy.ca, for more podcasts and other stuff that I do. And of course, subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/ryanmurphyca. And finally, I will post my Splatoon review one more time in the chat. It's a great game. If you have a Wii U and you're looking for something new, oh, there's your slogan, Nintendo. Go pick up Splatoon. It's a lot of fun. Alright, thank you for joining us, folks. We'll be back in probably like 10 minutes or so on twitch.tv/GISgamer for game night. So be sure to jump over there, because that's where I'll be. And we're playing Helldivers on the PS4. Trying something new on game night. No PC this time. We're gonna play a PS4 game, because you know, Jocelyn bought that PS4 and we want her to play it, so we're gonna give it a shot. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you want more Splatoon content, let me know and I will certainly provide it. Thanks for watching.